Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check 1-0. Mic check 2-0. Mic check 3-0. Mic check 4-0. I beg Liverpool fans, I beg now who dare home Mama Yami. Oh my word, man. They say now from feel at home. Now so stranger takes spoil remote Omo ya. And now from make I sleep small. Now so they take sack get man. Am I communicating a god? I just did. Oh my word, man. Thy bone shall rise again. That is the case of a certain Jesse Lingard. When he was at Manchester United, they tied his career down. But I can tell you for free that young man, oh my word, he has found his scoring boot and is scoring. I'm firing from all cylinders. Good evening to everyone under the sound of my voice, and thanks for joining me on the program. We call it Sports today on Darling FM 107.3, and Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever change. Like my grandpa will always say, go to somewhere that you are celebrated than where you are tolerated. Am I communicating, people? Them know they use mirror look wristwatch. If you get ear to ear, you hear. If you don't get, but then the smart ones will always use their tongue to count their teeth. I'm not alone on today's edition of the program. The guys are right here, and together I will be giving you guys in-depth analysis that will never ever lead you to paralysis, people. What a weekend in the world of sport. Not just football, I must tell you, because tennis is also standing strong. But we all know that the king of sport, yes, in this part of the world, is nothing but a run leather game. Some call it Bokorikpo, and some call it Jogo Bonito, and some call it Felele, double leather, whichever name you call it. When it comes to football, we all speak one language, irrespective of your tribe, your dialect, your age, the continent you're representing. Football, we have just one language, and I'm sure everyone understands this very well. Oji David is right here. Good evening to you, Oji David. What a weekend for Novak Djokovic. He won in Melbourne, and then that happens to be his 18th major title, moving him just two behind the likes of Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer, who have the all-time record of 20. Can he get it? Good evening. He can. Good
evening, Mr. Cosmos. Good evening, really good evening to all sports fans out there listening to us from any part of the world. It was a very, very fantastic evening, a fantastic weekend, I must tell you, for Novak Djokovic, who actually claimed his 18th Grand Slam title, and not just the 18th one. He also claimed his 9th Australian Open title by beating Daniel Medvedev.
What worked for him against Daniel Medvedev?
Well, he was technically he was edges above Daniel Medvedev. You know, the aces, his power, his tenacity, his style of play, his technique, everything was just spot on. And of course, he's a better all-round player than Daniel Medvedev technically going into that particular game. Of course, I actually said it here on Friday that he was going to win that particular tournament, and he won it. So congratulations to him. Not just him, yes, his wife was also congratulating him. His wife actually took to
that one now normal thing. If you don't do and they will sack you. They don't give you money for food now. Behind every successful man there is a woman, because women love the success, not the man. You don't ever see a fine girl. Chachara, shall we do like this? They follow man, we don't get 1 naira. If you don't follow me, don't see maybe they send them, make him be agent to go send them to grave. So I guess some people for this life will be say, no matter how you, even if you die, they will complain say you don't die well. Fear those guys. Alright, Archie, we're still staying with you on this one. We know that Novak Djokovic is chasing a record, a lengthy one at that. That's for the number of weeks he has spent as the world number one. The man that holds the record right now is Roger Federer. Yes, he has spent the most week in history at the top of the men's ranking. Roger Federer will be overtaken by Djokovic. That will be next month. That will be on the 8th of March. That's when he will be confirmed officially. So he will get to top the ranking for 311th week of his career. That's the record. Now, the previous record was held, like I mentioned earlier, Roger Federer. He spent, before now, 310 weeks. Second is Pete Sampras, 287. Eva Lendi is third with 270. Jimmy Connors, 268. And Rafael Nadal, 209. But right now we know it's a new record for Novak Djokovic. But because of time, let's talk about Naomi Osaka and Jennifer Brady quickly.
Yeah, for Naomi Osaka, I definitely expected her to win it, and she actually won. You know, though for Jennifer Bradley, this was her first time going into a Grand Slam final. Quite rather unfortunate that she lost, but Naomi Osaka actually proved that she is the future of female tennis. Yes, she actually ousted a certain Serena Williams in the semi-finals, went into the final, and that means in all finals, yes, in all Grand Slam finals, she has actually gone to. She has ended up winning them. She also won the Australian Open last year, won the US Open last year as well. So for a 23-year-old actually winning 4 Grand Slams at this time and at this moment. She's already setting the records and also saying that yes, she also wants to win an Olympic gold medal. So we'll be keeping an eye on Naomi Osaka, not just in the Grand Slam as well, because she actually came out to say that she wants to win an Olympic gold medal. And we'll be seeing her, play for Japan come the Tokyo 2021 Olympic Games.
Okay. Super duper Kennedy Onwunale is right here. It's been a while. Let me use the opportunity to say Happy New Year inside the studio. Good evening to you. How you doing, Kennedy?
Yeah, good evening, Cosmos. Good evening, Owerri. It's good to be back here again.
Absolutely. Now, the Super Falcons, they have a new gaffer. His name is Randy Wardrum, and they've been doing well. They edged the Uzbekistan by 1-0. The same scoreline that they used to win their first game. And then tomorrow, they'll be in action. But the one that concerns millions of Imolites is how they, Ojoroli, not that word no exist if you be picking the year. That's in the dictionary, but our own for pidgin. Yes, Ojoroli and Wayoli, they left out Desire Paranozie.
Cosmos, we must redefine the way we do things here. If you tell us that the suffering of our heroes will not be in vain, and you're telling us that a lady who redeemed us, remember after Ghana, Nigeria 2000, where the Cameroonians broke the heart of Nigerians. With our president then, Olusegun Obasanjo, at the National Stadium in Surulere. We are looking for a day that we will revenge against the Cameroonian team, and Desire did that in front of their president at the Nations Cup final. And you're treating her this way, and you're telling others to come and play for Nigeria.
Did Amajupini play football?
We are see football when
so you never score any goal for in front of the president.
Does he know what it means to play football? Unfortunately, the way we run our football here, I have no apology for anybody else. Today, I'm in pains based on the fact that I played the game. Yeah, the pains are here now. This period, how many of them feel what I feel? How many of them feel what every other footballers feel there, because they don't know what it means to have won the boot to play the game. So if you ask me if he played football, he doesn't know what we feel. So they should just treat the game the way they like. But to me personally, they should watch it.
They should watch it. Because they say, if you point one bad finger to person, okay, 3 they face you, and 1 they face person where you don't know. Am I communicating with my people? Use your tongue, count your teeth. Let's talk about Nigeria Professional Football League. Action went down plenty. It started on Saturday, where Akwa United beat Plateau by 1 goal to nothing, courtesy of Charles Ashimene, and then the goal was assisted by Ndifreki Efyong. Yes, the second highest goal scorer this season with 7 goals. He didn't score this weekend. But then also MFM, they had to bounce back on winning ways against Adamawa United. It was necessary. Najim Adeyinka and Oladapo Alabi, they were the goal scorers on the night. And it means that Adamawa remain winless. They've not won any game after 11 games this particular season. I don't envy them, Kennedy Onwunale. When you look at this Adamawa United side, they were structured to fail. Yes. My brother, anybody who build in-house with Bankere as foundation, it must collapse.
Definitely.
A team where they give 1,000 naira, they give players 1,000 naira to eat for 2 days. A team where players still earn 40, 50, 60,000 naira a month.
When they gave promotion to the league and Zira was removed, there was this struggle.
He said he was removed on radio. Saying just did they hear radio, and they say they don't remove you from radio.
And they later brought him back anyway.
Exactly.
Emmanuel Zira was later brought back, but then. When politicians fight with you, they get as they go take do you. They go tell you, you don't win now. Go. So, to me personally, people in Adamawa State should come together. Adamawa is a very rich state with rich Nigerians. I know a lot of people are rich from Adamawa. They should come together to do things for that team, not trying to buy a club in abroad. One of the rich men there tried to buy a team from somewhere the other time because he's a lover of Arsenal Football Club. But the thing is this, you must show people at home that, look, you are ready to do it here before going abroad to do it. So, to me, whatever thing the team are going to now, it's starting point for the players.
Profit-oriented now. The one they know they profit-oriented.
It's the way we structure it, the way we manage it.
If I buy is crying.
The truth is this, in the case of Ifeanyi Oba, of course, my stand on everything he was doing when he was doing it. It was very clear. Every person who follows me very well will understand. I said he was going to fail because of those I saw around him. It was structured to fail, and that's what we are seeing. If not,
do we have the right people? Do we have them?
The truth is when you gather failures around you, what will happen? What will you expect? When you gather those who only cares about their money around you, what do you think they will do? Okay?
How easy is it to get people that are not focused, that are not money driven in sports in Nigeria?
No, in sports in Nigeria, you have to do your due diligence before you employ people into different positions, because those people go tell you say yes, go for back, that yes na no. So if you rush with your money, them, right? They will just do you boju before you know it's your go.
Now this kidnapping issue, I don't know, people don't know who they go kidnap now. People from Adamawa, they complain say you don't understand, like there's no money anywhere,
there's no food for the team. There's nothing, and you're kidnapping the driver, and you're asking for 30 million. My brother, you're asking, where will they get the 30 million from? From 50 million, they've gone down to 30.
Now people are asking, they kidnapping a driver and still go play the ball. Why didn't play the ball?
The truth is this. That is the question we should put to those who are running the league. Do we only care about the league? Don't we care about the personnel who are, without the driver?
But if Adamawa say they no go play, nobody go hold them.
Wait,
like wicked tourists.
You know.
But you know why we me and you know the problem. If Adamawa say they no play this match, now more expenses on them. Once it is they also spend more money. Now imagine they already spend money rich already before they kidnap them.
Yes.
Now you can't go back.
Yeah.
Come back another time again. The money they cry. That's why they play this game.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
That's
all. If not for the money.
Player turn to drive them, they reach. God bless God. I love my country, I don't know. But please, if you know the kidnappers, tell them they don't get the money. Then they give them 1,000 naira to eat for 2 days. If one player 1,000 naira for 2 days. You know how much you be plate of food for? Or when people like meat. Well, some people they use 1,000 naira buy meat.
It's too bad. It's too bad.
Very bad. All right, let's talk about Sunshine versus Heartland Football Club. 4 games unbeaten run. Kennedy Onali, I'm staying with you. Kamara, that's Fidelis Ilechku, and the boys. They've really fought hard, and this is where we are. They started really bad this season.
Cosmos. Yeah, when you even say they started really bad, yes, it was bad because of the way things were structured then. I think things are beginning to take shape now. You remember the game against Nasarawa United and we lost here?
Yeah.
Despite the fact that we didn't have the luxury of using some of the players that we are using now.
Some of them did not train before that match.
Yes.
Because they were complaining about their money.
Yeah.
That was the period they heard that they are not owing them on radio. And then that made them, they didn't train.
Information management then was very poor. So, and that made the players, and the thing gets to them, despite the fact, there are people who are ready to give it to them immediately. But for me, Kamara, cause let me tell you the truth. Wake me up in the night and ask me about Kamara. I will tell you, he's that type of coach that likes his players to enjoy themselves, and they're enjoying themselves. You see the tiki-taka too deep type of tiki-taka. The interchange between the players makes you feel as if, maybe this team is playing in Europe. You wouldn't see any of the players balloon the ball like the way you see every other place. We are talking about Titus this time around. You are talking about a coach that knows how to interchange from the defense to attack within the space of minutes. Okay, and he has embedded that on the team. And as I speak with you now, Heartland is a team to beat in the league. For you to beat Heartland, you must work very hard. And time go come where they go call national team coaches now. You go see say they go still use Boju. But they don't go look those where they perform. For me, Kamara is the man of the moment. I'm always proud of him. I was proud of him.
And they never clear some players.
And he never even start to. Kamara never start. Kamara go start. All of us here go because
there were 2 players on that bench yesterday that didn't make their debut. Still saving them for the last, right? And we went into this particular game without our 2 out of our top 3 strikers. Adachi Emmanuel injured. Same with Gogali, but hoping they will be ready for the next game against Takada FC. So you can imagine if those guys were there, what would happen? And also Sunshine, they're also raging in crisis. But then they plotted a graph that backfired. They lost their last game at home against Kwara United, and then because of that, they felt they needed to manage the number of people that will be coming from Heartland. So when we went there with 2 coaster buses, one for the players and then one for the management and officials. You understand? So when we got there, the players got there before us. They allowed them in. Now, tactically, Mr. Tunes advice. See, once we don't reach the gate, if they say, someone just park the ball, carry the bus, go drop for the gate, boy.
He's a general.
Once you do it like that, whether they say we enter or no enter, we block there, no exit,
no
in. And that was what happened. Yeah. We got there, they refused. They said, no, look, we're just 12. They said, lie, said our fans. Oh, there will not be fans. This or this, blah, blah, blah. Few journalists, they, media, they, and then some official of the club. I'll be journalists. Identify yourself, identify. There's still no Greece, and I lie, blah. And I called the media officer. And I called the media officer. The media officer came. Yeah. He also spoke to them for where the guy went in. We stayed. After much, they allowed us in. We said, okay, fine. Now, to get into the dressing room to even see, let me see the player update and what's up, what have you. Another problem again. I had to begin the talk to Omar Dubo.
Yes, now.
I begin to phone the Yoruba. Because that's how I escaped. How about others? Before I say Jack Robinson, match starts. Heartland did the playing. No doubt about that. We should have scored more than this number of goals. But then there were some times whereby we made mistake. At our own half that the referee should have awarded the penalty. He did not. On 2 occasions, he did not. So that got the fans angry. They were not supposed to allow fans, but fans they did. Just that they don't go there where camera go pick them. Now that got them angry. Before I say Jack Robinson, half time, they begin to throw stone. As the referee just they enter. Bah! Recharge card 1-5. The team format the guy brain. Then decking assistant. For back. They enter.
Nigeria.
Our deputy wanted to go. Deputy and commissioner won't go chair our players.
Hey,
they allowed them, but did not allow their guy.
Yeah.
Before you know, another kick and follow. My brother, but who they
No,
but it is crazy.
It's crazy. It's for us to grow this league. We need to put a lot of things into,
They know. You and I know if this game was a second leg, they forbid all of us.
Yes. With what you saw yesterday, to me personally,
because they feel like we'll still go away.
Yeah,
they still get the reserves.
We have to start doing something now. Like I told league followers, we must start investigating. The match of yesterday should be investigated. Who are those who touched the referee? Who are they?
Okay, we'll go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with the show. Don't touch the dial. Dial in FM 107.3, baby.
107.3 Darling FM.
The People's Radio. Madam, wetin you wan buy wey make you dey shine eye like dis?
Abeg, wey person fit see better baking shop wey dey sell bakery materials wey no go use price cut person head?
Odilama Nigeria Enterprise Limited. Dem dey sell all kinds of bakery materials such as Golden Penny Classic Flour, Honeywell Delight Flour, King's Flour, Bakewell Flour, Happy Bake Flour, and Dangote Flour. Dem dey even dey sell things like Boa Sugar, Golden Penny Sugar, Dangote Salt, and all kinds of butter and bread preservatives, even bread improvers like EDC, Dynamil, etc. They also be major distributor of King's and Mamadon vegetable oil. Na swallow you want? Dem get Golden Penny Semovita, Supreme Semolina, Pure Semolina, Honeywell wheat meal of all sizes, oatmeal, plus including all types of vegetable oil and pastas for very affordable price. Their head office dey for number 8 Osuji Street off Tetlo, Owerri, Imo State. Their branch dey for number 13 School Road, Owerri, or Free Zone, Green Roof, Relief Market, Owerri. You fit call them for 080-3329-5429.
In accordance with the Nigeria Communications Commission, NCC's mandate to link every phone number to the user's national identification number, NIN, 9 Mobile as your network of choice is making the exercise nice and easy. Simply dial *996#, verify and link your NIN. Better still, you can visit www.9mobile.com.ng/NIN to do the same. Remember, a stitch in time saves all the 9 Mobile benefits you've always enjoyed, so hurry now.
Hey, Enki, now you be this. See as you dey fine, dey glitter. You will be resemble Ichanga and a normal. They sick every day. Come. Wetin happen? Wetin be your secret? My sister, make you thank Miracell and Miracle Product for me. Now if I dey use the package myself this time around. Miracell na complete health package where them they use the 5 different kinds of sickness. You know, see say I don't treat well with my correct figure 8. That one na the work of miracle. If you see my husband, he gets 6 pack now, and if they do him work well. You know now. Hey, Enki, I need them all. Miracell na the product of Rivobit International, a Malaysian company wey don enter Nigeria to help people for health matter. If you doubt that, you go take your hand see am. You go get Miracell and Miracle Product
for Awibe Plaza, number 1 MCC Road, first floor, suite 9, Owerri, Imo State, or you can call 080-3638-2479. That is 080-3638-2479.
Make your life better with BBC News Pidgin. To get better for this world, you suppose know wetin dey. Make better tori ginger you from your domot to the whole world. Because when you see every for the world, anything dey possible. Make your life better. Search for BBC News Pidgin.
Wow, it's here!
What's that? What's here, Mom?
The new Maxi 20 hand sanitizer.
Tell me about it, Mom.
The new Maxi 20 hand sanitizer is carefully produced to help us fight germs and provide the right protection for every family.
Introducing the new Maxi 20 hand sanitizer to help you fight germs every day.
Mom, now I can clean up germs that touch my hands and be fine, right?
Yes, son, you can, because Maxi 20 will keep you protected.
Yippee!
Maxi 20, war on germs. Another quality product from Intercontinental Distillers Limited.
Charles!
Yes, Mama?
Go bring 2 sachets of hyper bleach come.
Why 2, La?
Because I go use one take soak the whites. Then go use the other one take in all the yama germs.
Boss, I know they see any yama germs for here now.
There's small, well, but they did it. And now why I trust only hyper bleach to take in all of them, pata.
Make all your white cloths they continue to the white and they kill all the virus and the yama germs. If it cause sickness for your house with the disinfecting power of hypo bleach.
Introducing the new Hollandia Slim Evaporated Milk. Hollandia Slim Evaporated Milk has all the nourishment of milk with 50% less fat. It is evaporated milk that contains high calcium, 7B vitamins, vitamin D3, phosphorus, and magnesium. It comes in 3 pack sizes, and the 60-gram pack is 50 naira only.
Hollandia Slim Evaporated Milk. All the nourishment of milk, 50% less fat.
Nne, nke ị na-ebugharị silinda iburu gbada.
Maazị Ibe, ike agwụla m o. Amaghị m ebe ọzọ ga-abụ nga agbata gaasị nji esi nri. Ndị sure maka
otugo nwaanyị orogwe ekpesazina maka na ndị na-eji mega gas plant awụchala ọzọ n'orogwe anyị a lee Enugu Oke na-ekwekwa bọgịrị savisi ha na-enye kara aka ha bụrụ ụzọ ha anara gị silinda gị gbajuru gị ya ojupụ m n'ọnụ ha ewere aka ha dọnyere gị ya na moto ha na-erekwazi silinda na accessories ya ma na-edozikwazi silinda mebiri emebi ngwagaba ugbu a na uhu afọmakọ dị so n'ụlọ ụka ndị Salvation Army Orogwe Owerri West Local Government Area of Imo State ka ị bara okwu n'ụlọ pụọ n'akara ekwentị a 09137720001 maọbụ ị gaa na webụsaịtị anyị www.regimgas.com.ng ma cheta na anyị nwere Regime Gas Plant n'Egbu Road n'iru Relief Market Owerri ya na Warrior North Pocket Layout Irete Egbada Junction Onitsha Road Owerri Regime Mega Gas Plant etimesi ebirila ọkụ
Luxury building and accessories original Tyson Italian structure hotel room Italian ndị Luxury Building and Accessories Limited eburula pụta n'obodo anyị bụ Italian Chip Coated Roof Tiles bụ gbamgbam Italian Roof Tiles eji akụchie n'ụlọ ọ kachara akaja asụ na adịgboroja nke na-elekasị na mmiri na anwụma ya were ọsọ ka ịzụrụ Italian Stone Coated Roof Tiles nke ndị Luxury Building and Accessories Limited na-ewetara anyị e nwere ya n'ụdịrị na-abụ Galaxy Roof Tiles ya na Luxury Roof Tiles by Ferroof ọ bụ ya bụ ịba nke dị na tiles o nwere njirimara pụrụ iche ọ dị mfe ịkwụnye n'ụlọ ọ dịghị anya arụ ọkụ agaghị agbalinwu ya ọ dịghị ihe ga-atapụnwu ya o nwekwara akụrụngwa nke ga-egbochi egbe eluigwe ịgbaka ya ọ bụ n'oge anwụ ka ọ bụ n'oge mmiri na oyi ọ ga-eme ka arụ gị dị otu o kwesịrị ha nwere ya n'ụdịrị shingle bond classic shake roman milano tiza slate na ụdịrị ndị ọzọ dị iche iche kọlọ ya adịghị achagharị achagharị o a ga-enyekwa gị 50 years warranty ekwentị 070-4033333 kajara Italian Stone Chip Coated Roof Tiles ka ọ gbamama n'ụlọ gị ị ga-ekweta
107.3 Darling FM,
the People's Radio.
Welcome back from that break. In case you just tuned in, the program remains sports today on Darling FM 107.3 and course Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, still remains my name. It will never, ever, ever, ever change. They call me small but the big engine. Ororo Fakonga, Baba Wado, the sport evangelist. I'm not alone. Archie David is right here, and also Kennedy, super duper Onwunale. We've been talking about the game between Sunshine Stars and Heartland. Yes, what went down behind the scene gist. The story where no go get for newspaper. Nobody go tell you this one. How then give referee the charge card? Boy, oh my word, man. How then throw stone? You stone they pursue the lines, man. Or Gade. How they also do kick and follow for gate. And then how Cosmos use Yoruba escape. It's all, it's all part of it. All right, but then these are things we don't pray for. But then talking about the second goal of that young man, Sadiq Yusuf, good player, converted the penalty for his 8th goal of the season, the highest goal scorer. But then Jimo Badamosi handball. Next time I just feel he should put his hand behind the back. I'm sure you've seen the highlights, Kennedy.
Yes, I've seen it. Jimo should learn to be a professional.
Because that guy is very solid.
At that vantage position, your hand should be at your back. Okay, because these people are done. They are looking for every means to equalize, and with what the referee received at the second half, he would want to complete the baptism of fire. So my brother, everybody was saving head. So once it got to that stage, the referee, I wouldn't blame him. There was nothing else for him to do than to do the needful, and that he did. So it's a lesson for our players. They should learn from it.
All right, there's also another twist. Something happened. Let me break this down. Once the moment he got to 90 minutes, I don't know, the referee got carried away or he forgot. He did not signal the fourth official for additional minutes. So we've played about 90 plus 5 minutes before he now signaled for 3 minutes. Now, and when the fourth official raised for the 3 minutes, the 3 minutes did not elapse, and he blew the final whistle.
Yes.
So that also infuriated the fans. Yeah. But whereas we've overplayed.
Yes.
I just feel
it's a tactical thing, and for him, he wants to make up for the mistake. And and he was also under pressure.
Big pressure.
The type of pressure.
I won't lie you.
If you've not played there, if you never play for Akure, go not wait with the top pressure. Core pressure is just you are on your own. So I am happy everybody came out alive from that game. We have to plan ahead. The security of our match officials, those handling games, should be number one. It should be paramount. We should, plan a way. Like the other time they said there was going to be a special security, but unfortunately that did not see the light of the day. There should, from what we are seeing, there should be a special security for the match officials.
Security there everywhere. But when they want to do something, they go still do. Because now the FA they in charge of security, and not the club.
No, the truth is this, okay?
You pay the FA to bring the
the security.
Not the club.
Like, when Felix Kiga was here, as a responsible police officer, he would want to make sure that nothing happens in every match venue in the state. And so I believe the IG wanted to do it before. He should do so that this unit will be responsible for all that happens within that match venue.
I hear when the person say Ogami Gboju King Foleti.
Yes.
That's come off face,
make a slap.
And that was what happened.
Yes.
The next thing, I just see the Oga come right, and then come back. Call the whole and say, what? My brother, we found on our G.
No, and everything, every match venue, everywhere should be wired so that every little thing that happened, we go back to the tape and get those things play and know what happened.
You want to record that kind of thing?
No.
Kennedy, you want that?
I mean, those secret tape. There should be secret tape all over the place. There should be secret camera all over the place.
See, for club, they even release money made by normal tape. Now, probably how much more secret?
The LSC should invest in it. There are so many things LSC should invest in. You see,
LMC, are they not guilty? If there was prize money, most times we follow the border for a lot of things.
Now that there is a television, our station, and
how many match venue can they cover?
Do you know how many of these things that we're talking about that have a good match bus? Apart from this one that Heartland, have, we have a first class bus. How many of them have ambulance? How many of them? They are only Rangers. They are the only people that I see that travel to match venues with oxygen, and Heartland with Dr. Andezibefle. I think that is his personal own. So other clubs should start investing on all these things. Not be only make we come play football, go. There is still something after football, though.
All right. Let me also make reference to the FIFA rule. The FIFA rule states the additional time may be increased by the referee, but not reduced. Let's educate ourselves. Because sometimes we say, but 5 minutes don't pass. But 10 minutes don't pass. The additional time may be increased, but not reduced. tell somebody that knows somebody. So that next time, no good shout to Juro. Let's move on from there. Other games also went down. We saw Abia Warriors and their team in Mama on our way back today. They were going to honor their game against Kwara United. Kwara United, their boss, catch fire. Yes, they lost against Rangers over the weekend, 1-0. But thank God it was savaged. They have this fire extinguisher, and then that helped the situation. Ifeanyi also won. Congrats to them. Lobby Stars, their first victory after like 5 games. Back to winning ways. Good one. Jigawa Golden Stars and then Nasarawa United is all ended in favor of the host. And then we're looking forward to our game on Wednesday. But let's talk about the CAF Champions League. Kennedy Onwuna, the Confederations Cup, I beg your pardon. Fatai Osho and the boys 1-0 penalty, and then they won.
One good thing about that team, I give it to the goalkeeper of Enyimba International, John Noble. Remember, some few years back here, so many of us who came back from the pre-season in Abakaleke had issues with Heartland management then. It was because of John Noble and few other players that we said, bring them down here. They would have come here from Zenusha for free. Unfortunately, we did not do that. And today, after 3 years, we can see the difference. He made the difference yesterday. He's been making the difference.
I feel Atlanta have been lucky with good quality goalkeepers.
No, we've been called as of that moment, as of that time. Okay. We needed, a backup for Eberobi and Chijoke. Okay, and this young boy would have fitted into it, but then those who know better than us, then in fact, that was one of the things that made Waka Waka to now say, "Come, let's keep eating this so that things we get better." That boy today, you can see what after 3 years. We can all see the result. For Saniso FC, who produced him, Saniso used to be in Port Harcourt before they went to Abakaleke, and as I speak with you now, they've produced a couple of players that have done very well, and John Noble, one of them, and yesterday was his day.
Okay. Arch David, let's talk about the draws for the CAF Confederations Cup, the group stage. That's where Enyimba in right now, and then you're looking at it, and then I must tell you, okay, maybe let's talk about the off-field drama before the draws. Before this game, there was promise from the government of Rivers State 20 million naira to win. That did not work against Enyimba. Not everybody then they push around.
He didn't work.
Secondly, the petition that came from Enyimba camp, courtesy of Felix Anyasiago, that Oga we made the beef of security. I feel Rivers got it wrong by releasing an official statement through the FA, because that was how we got to know that there was a petition to CAF because of security.
Yeah, exactly.
And that put them in the panic button,
exactly.
Panic mode.
That goes a long way to tell you that Felix Anyansiago, the chairman of the Enyimba Football Club of Aba, he's my village brother. He's from my community, from Mitim,
in
Abia State. It goes a long way to tell you that he's a well-seasoned football administrator. He has been doing this right from when Enyimba actually won the CAF Champions League. That was in 2003 and 2004 precisely. So all those things he was actually doing, those are football politics. And if there is anyone who actually knows how to play football politics very well, give it for Enyimba and Felix Anyansiago. These guys, they know how to play the politics. That is not just Nigerian football, they also know how to play the politics even in the continent as well. So I think that was a political move, and it was more like an ambush, and Rivers United actually fell for it.
Okay, Kennedy, you have anything to say about that?
Some years back when the NFF election was held in Castina State, I have to go down to Castina to support this man. There is no point talking about football politics and you don't talk about Ayansi. Ayansi will tell you what will happen tomorrow in football because he knows it before it will happen. He anticipated a lot of things in Port Harcourt and he played his card very well. He knows that, look, if he should keep quiet, what would happen will be a different thing. So he now needs to move a step ahead of his opponent. That's all. And to me personally, I think I am not feeling any other thing now than supporting him. Then I think I took the right decision by going all the way to Castina State to support him.
It's all good. Enyimba, who reached the last, they reached the semi-finals of the competition. That was in 2018, if you recall. But guess what? They'll be playing two former CAF Champions League winners in the group stage of the CAF Confederations Cup, following the draws that was held on Monday today at the CAF headquarters in Cairo, Egypt. 8-time Nigerian champions. They were handed a tough draw in Group A alongside 2-time champions winners. That's the ES Setiv of Algeria, 1995 Champions League winners Orlando Pirates of South Africa, and also 4-time Libyan champions Ali Benghazi, who are making only their second appearance in this competition. This seems like a tough draw because for Setiv, they saw off Ghanaian side Asante Kotoko. Pirates beat Botswana Jwaneng Galazi, while Ali Benghazi saw off Congolese side DC Motema Pembe in the final round of qualifying. Roger David.
Yeah, very, very. I must tell you, it's going to be a very, very interesting draw for me. This is actually the.
Can they never survive this?
Well, it's going to be well. They can because if they play against ES Setif, the Algerian side, I think they can actually stand a chance against that particular team. If they play against the Orlando Pirates, a team that most of the Enyimba fans are not really happy simply because they stole away one of Enyimba's protege that was in the early days. Talking about Christian, his name should be Christian Okonkwo, who was used to wearing the jersey number 12. Onyekachi Okonkwo, I beg your pardon. Yeah, Onyekachi Okonkwo, who was used to wearing the jersey number 7, jersey number 12 for Enyimba. And even when Orlando Pirates actually comes down to Aba, it's a different ball game because Aba fans are not always happy seeing this Orlando Pirates team actually come down to Aba. So for me, it's going to be. I think Fatah Yosho actually he knows how to.
What do we need to do to qualify? Win 3 games at home and then pick up a point.
Yes. Rivers United,
10.
Exactly.
That should be enough.
Exactly. Rivers United has actually proven to us that yes, we can actually go away. We can actually go down to South Africa and still pick up maximum 3 points.
I don't even care about maximum points. I'm even looking at Enyimba play the 3 games at home. Win them.
Win the
games at home.
Yeah.
Pick up a point away from home. Then let's see what happens.
But it's also very difficult whenever Enyimba is playing against North African opponents. Not just away from home, also playing away.
He's not scoring goals.
He's not scoring much goals because the last time he was out here, journalists were actually asking me why weren't you scoring much goals? You were only getting one goals, and it was like that he's going to beef up. Last season they were in the CAF Confederations Cup. They actually got to they also got to the quarterfinals. They actually bowed out in the quarterfinals to Guinean side AC Horaya, where they claimed that the players before the match they were using throwing them.
That affected them. I hope he will not complain this time around. I just hope so. All right, let's move on and talk about what went down in Europe. Yes, Premier League. What's up, Mario? Juju Blessed or Inspire? Kennedy. His team lost again. 2-1.
Yeah, a look at his team now looks as if it's just like an ordinary team. There, but then one thing about Mourinho is that it's not over until it's over. Okay. Let's just believe that they will bounce back and do what they know how to do best. But to me personally, I'm not happy. The only coach that I support, in Europe I don't have a team. I only have a coach. So he's not doing well this period. But I believe they will bounce back.
Okay. For Tottenham Hotspur, they've lost 5 of their last 6 league games. They've won just 1, only picking up points in the 2-0 home victory against West Bromwich Albion in this particular period. Now, their 8th league defeat this season are Jose Mourinho's most since 2015-2016 season with Chelsea when he was sacked after 9 league defeats. So maybe if he lose one more, maybe we'll know whether they go sack him.
My record in the follow.
Whether good or bad. Leicester also won against Aston Villa. Arsenal, Man City, 1-0. I thought it was going to be a blown out match, but it wasn't too big. Kennedy.
To me personally, that was the same way I thought. I'm one of those who watch Arsenal match after the game. So when people were calling me yesterday to ask for the result, I said I don't know the result because I only know that Man City have scored once. I was expecting 4 or 5 goals. Anyway, it was a good one for them. Maybe that's a winning for Arsenal fans.
All right. For Liverpool, we don't know who they offend because right now, I don't know. If there's anybody that say, I did my house, come beat me. That should be a case of like Liverpool fans. You ask somebody who they come beat you. Who did they offend? Urge David? Because if you're looking at this Liverpool side, 4 games that they've lost in a row, and that's the first time they've lost to Everton at home since 1999.
Yeah, and this is also the first time that Everton, that Merseyside and the Merseyside derby actually turned blue. Yeah, so the first time in the 21st century that the Merseyside derby turned blue. So for this Liverpool side, I think Liverpool, they're gradually losing their mojo. I've been saying it, and I'll keep saying it, that this is not the Jurgen Klopp we need to know. I think he needs to go back.
They've been arrested, like what's happened for Spielberg. Are they in self-fight? Okay, crazy. But please, this has to end. When is it ending?
You mean Liverpool?
The fall of Liverpool at home. 4 games.
Yeah, I think
it's crazy.
It's crazy. I think Liverpool, they are now walking alone. Yes.
Are you sure they're walking alone?
Yes. Liverpool, they are walking alone. And when I played the anthem on Saturday, I was just telling people that Liverpool.
How about Chelsea? Chelsea not walking alone. They drop points.
Yeah, they actually dropped points against Southampton.
Yeah.
That was the team that Manchester United actually beat by now.
Did you see that goal against Chelsea?
Yeah,
fifth on the log rather, because West Ham actually won their game to enter
West Ham
fourth.
So, So, nothing wrong with Chelsea?
Well, it was sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you draw. But it was a technical game on Saturday because Ralph Hasenhuttl actually brought out his best game against Thomas Tuchel, and we also saw how Thomas Tuchel actually he was having an attitude problem with his players. Subbed on a certain Hudson-Odoi in the 45th minute. You don't mention attitude. The same attitude everybody was talking about saying Lampard. He took him out. But in that particular match, I knew that he just wanted to test some fresh legs. The likes of Zuma. This was his first Premier League start ever since Thomas Tuchel actually took charge, and also for N'Golo Kante, it was also his first Premier League start ever since Thomas Tuchel actually took up the reins of management at Chelsea. But that wasn't really the kind of football that Chelsea normally plays. Playing alongside playing with N'Golo Kante and Jorginho.
You're just making excuses. Not small.
I know it's not small. It was a great game.
Chelsea are unbeaten in their 3 away league games. They've won 2, they've drawn 1 after losing 4 of the 5 before winning that one. Now for Chelsea coach Thomas Tuchel, like you mentioned, he is the 16th manager in the Premier League history to avoid defeat in his first 6 games in the competition, winning 4, drawn 2, and this is the 4-6. Mauricio Sarri did that in September 2018, also with the Blues. All right, congratulations to them for picking up a point, you might say, but then it is what it is. And we hear that Thomas Tuchel, he has revealed that Thiago Silva, it's not fit for the Champions League game against Atletico Madrid tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow though. Man U 3-1 against Newcastle United. Marcus Rashford, Danny James, Bruno Fernandes. You might call him that because he scored through a penalty though. And for Man United, they've scored 53 goals in 25 games in the Premier League this time. They are most at this stage of a top flight campaign since 2012-13 season when they scored 60, which was the last time they won the league title. Now the big question is, would this spur them to winning the title because they did at the same time they're having this kind of record? Is it enough?
It's not enough.
Brighton takes on Crystal Palace by 9 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, Crystal Palace should actually win that game for the love of Eberechi.
All right. We'll talk about what went down in the Italian Serie A. Ojeda will bring us up to speed with that. Barcelona Football Club. Their course is made in Ijebu. They need to get down there and cure themselves. Good evening. First caller coming through. It's good to have you. Hello. Hey, Udo Chiku, the man from Oji. It's been a while. How you doing, bro?
Hey, I'm fine. The sky is blue always.
Oh, the sky is blue with a draw. Yes, go ahead.
I'm so happy about my club, Chelsea. So my future is doing well. But the problem is that they're not doing well.
Okay.
When I'm chances, they're not doing well. But I believe in them. I'm not happy about with Queen of England. At her age, she's still playing. But she will Chelsea set up and draw. Why am I Man City left the match? I'm not happy. But I believe my team tomorrow will talk about it. Thank you, God bless you.
All right, thank you, Dochku, for your contribution. God bless you too. Let's take more calls. Don't forget on our Facebook page, Darling FM Owerri, and you can also watch us live. Yes, on Facebook, we are also live. Darling FM Owerri. You can see us live. Me, Kennedy, and Arch David. Where you can also drop your reaction on the comment section, and also tell us where you're watching us from. Arch David will do justice to that. 0815 050 1073. Please turn down the volume.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening to you. What's your name? I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello.
Oh my word. Please do it to call us back. 0815 050 1073. That's the number to be part of the show. Another call coming through. Hello. Good evening. Talk to me.
Mr. Cosmos.
Oh, Mweze. How you doing, bro?
Mr. Cosmos.
I salute you, my brother, man. Welcome on board, bro.
Mr. Kennedy and David, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Mweze.
David, please, let me ask you, first of all, what kind of football does Chelsea play?
They play football now. They play football.
What kind of football does Chelsea play? Because you're starting to confirm now that the Tomochi is not doing this one, is not doing this one. So please, can you explain to us?
The type of football Chelsea they play, they call them Ogiri Bamila. Yes. Or Jerry Wale football. Everything that football is all part of it. And where is it? Trying to throw stone. It's all good. I'm watching you live from Nkwele Street, Walks Layout Owerri. This is Unan Chibu. Good evening, Mr. Puyaka, watching live from Onisha. Wow, I really miss you here. I miss you too, bro. No homo as it is. He said, my own is that Man United needs a coach with brains. How can you bench a much better Bailey for weak Lindelof? And Uzoma Emmanuel, good evening, Mr. Cosmos Chukwuemeka. Chelsea will win at Atletico Madrid tomorrow, whether the enemy likes it or not. Cosmos, come tomorrow. We will differentiate Kai Kai from Ogogoro. All right. Now, like my grandpa will always say, there's big difference between Pomrekom and Rekomelu. If you know, but you don't know. Good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. You're welcome. I salute you, my Oga. I am loyal to your constituency. Welcome.
Thank you very much. How did I greet you?
Yeah, good evening. Welcome.
Mr. Omonali, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my brother.
Yeah, I am Chief. Right, Uncle.
From Ohadele, London.
Yes, Ohadele, London. You know, but Haji.
Welcome, sir.
Just this evening, I want to commend Heartland players because they are doing wonderfully well. And I also want to, call on the government of Imo State, even the government, to come together. Let us assist this team. Because if you ask me, they have killed a lion empty-handed. So let us arm them. This is my take this evening. My name remains Chief Bright.
Chief Bright, you will live long. Chief Bright, your pikin no go bring tears to you. That's what I wish you. What's up the elders, man? Can we take some messages yours, Arch David, on Facebook?
Yeah, we have this one coming from, okay, I'm trying to get this particular.
Edet Okon, good evening, Mr. Cosmos. Liverpool, the defending champion, can no longer defend. Then Man City is playing unbeaten. Why Arsenal is playing overbeaten? Cosmos, why? Of Man United. Thank you very much. One more thing, so Heartland did very well by getting at least a draw. It shows that they are improving. 4 games unbeaten. Watching you live from Naked Up Man United, Up Heartland. Thank you very much. And no canteen, Virginus Chukwuemeka. Good news for Heartland. Let them keep it up. And then Anyanwu Antonio Chukwuemeka from Futo. Congratulations to the Nazi Millionaires for picking up a vital away point against Sunshine Stars. I hope they keep up the current form and possibly contest for the continental slot. Uchenna Clever. He says, honestly, I am happy for the Nazi Millionaires. The boys really made my day, and I hope they continue with this form. Not when the money they gave them as motivation finish now, they will start misbehaving. No, bros, you need to calm down. No, which motivation? We could not go that angle, but please leave them. Just praise the boys and the coaches that they are doing well. You understand, my brother? Like my grandpa will always say, you owe me, they borrow me. Am I communicating? No. Kennedy, you owe me money. You can say, okay, I no go pay you this one, but make I borrow you.
You get as a B.
Okay. Good evening. Your life. Talk to me. It's good to have you. Oh, go ahead, my brother, quickly.
Mr. Cosmos, they just don't miss their because they play draw. When they go find some social force, I don't go to see how. Hey, Mr. Just to go live tomorrow by 5-0 to nothing.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
You see my 5 goals, I mean, just go lose 5 goals. Now basketball. We'll go for a quick break. When we come back, wrap up the show. I see you, okay, Chukwu Onyenze. I pray Enyimba will not qualify because of Ojoro they did to Rivers United. Which Ojoro? No, Ojoro. Let's go for a quick break. We'll come back. Now, penalty, now, clear one. Don't touch the dial. All right, welcome back from that quick break. In case you just tuned in, the program remains Sports Today on Darling FM 107.3. And Cosmos, the son of Chukwuemeka, remains my name. It will never, ever change. A lot of talking points, but let's talk about the Italian Serie A. Arch David. Yes, one team won. And talking about the Derby della Madonnina. Yes, who are the guys?
It was Inter Milan actually they were 3 goals better than AC Milan on the night. And that, it was Lautaro Martinez. He actually got a brace, and also Romelu Lukaku was also on the score sheet. Now, with that particular win, that means Inter Milan are now top. Yeah, they are now 4 points leading the Italian Serie A. And if things should actually end the way it is, that means Inter Milan might just be on course to actually win the Scudetto this season. And hopefully, yes, I'm actually going to want them to win the Scudetto, because the 9-year dominance of Juventus has actually been brought to an end.
I think it boils down to consistency. We saw last season Lazio was fighting from all cylinders. We thought they were going to win it. At some point they took their foot off the pedal, and now same thing. AC Milan, now they are squandering, they're just dropping points anyhow. Juve will be in action tonight. If they get to win, push them in a very good position to take over.
And also for this Inter Milan, with the way that they're actually playing, and we know that Antonio Conte is actually, he's not a manager who does not know the Italian Serie A. He has actually won the Italian Serie A with Juventus 3 times consecutively. Of course he has the right personnel to actually win. And also one other game game that wanted to actually put tears in our eyes was the game between Atlanta and Napoli. Though he ended 4-2, but that was something that actually happened to Victor Osimhen in that particular one. Yes, he had the concussion. He suffered a concussion, and he was stressed off instantly, and he was rushed to the hospital. And medical reports actually says that he has trauma in that particular game. And I'm trying to wonder, the last time that something like this actually happened in the Nigerian Professional Football League.
Chineme Martins, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And,
Kennedy, I don't know. Village people, they follow Victor Osimhen.
The truth is this. Remember how he got to go to Italy.
Exactly.
Okay. When the time came for him to go to Italy, all that surrounded it, let me not talk to some of the boys that brought him up because they are my friends. So when you still speak to some of them, they are still bitter about the way everything played out.
Okay,
but
so
then we talk about village people.
No. Let's break it down. He changed the management.
Yeah,
right?
yes.
In the process of going to Napoli, something happened. He dropped some people.
Yes.
So, are you saying that those people now ahead?
Anyway, we are in Africa where a lot of things happen. But my interest, where my interest is this.
Because I remember there was a match where I go watch for Adamasingba.
Yeah.
I remember when one player makes somebody verse, and I say, I go tie you. You will succeed for football.
A lot of things.
Till today, why they talk to you? Okay, at least man, don't say till today. Till 2015, why I come up for Lagos? Till 2015, Ogade, that guy man, career don't die.
In football, you're with God or you are
with the devil. You must choose one. You don't go there neutral.
No. You don't go there neutral.
Because
this evening there's a game. This game that is coming up between Juve and Crotone is a game that Simi Wankwo.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Simi Wankwo is actually our product here. He left from Iwanyanwu then to Portugal. From there, finally he went to Italy, and he's our highest goal scorer there in Italy. The way they've been hyping Osimhen and everybody, nobody talks about him. And I look at the inequality in the way we hype our players.
Our people, our players from the southeast, they are the problem for them.
They
pay media to the hype them.
At all.
Nobody go carry a matter for head though.
At all. Nobody's ready. You remember those we helped to come up here?
Yeah.
Do they, even when they come home and see you, they feel like come?
Most of the challenges they get, I say they do better PR.
Hey, so good.
Chuma Desmond Humbo, I see your message. Good evening, Mr. Cosmos, Sports Medicine and Orgy Injury Room. Man United made my weekend. I pray Heartland keep up on beating. Kudos. Okay, Chukwuemeka, I see you. VC Lucky, thank you very much. Brightweight, I see your message. Onanka Godwill. Okay, Chukwuemeka again. Elisha Kefas. Good evening, Cosmos and the guys on the studio. Congratulations to Heartland. Let's take this call. Good evening. You're live. Talk to me.
Hello, Cosmo.
It's good to have you, sir. Your name?
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Very fine. And you?
First time caller.
Oh, first time caller in the building. Puyaka, man. Puyaka. Welcome, bro. God bless your hustle. God bless you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mr. Cosmo.
Sir.
My name is the Johnson.
Okay.
From Nekede.
Oh, how is Nekede?
All
right.
Yeah. I'll take you one month. Tomorrow month. Yeah, take you in Atletico Madrid by 3 goals to nothing.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Una just wait me tomorrow reach now. Because my grandpa go always tell me, say, if woman stand, bomb pikin, he go bomb madman. Good evening. Good. Oh, where's the card back? All right. Where's the card?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
Abi, you said you are here to educate us and train us, Abi?
Yes.
Please, I want you to educate some Chelsea fans.
Okay. Absolutely.
Please, if you know how to pronounce Timovena, please just educate them the correct pronunciation of that name, please.
All right.
Because our ear don't fool. They cannot know where they hear. Please.
Okay.
Help us.
All right. Repeat after him now. Chelsea fan, teach them how to
It's Timo Werner.
Okay, Timo Werner. All right, for Germany, anything W, Navi, did they pronounce them as? That's what they call, who again I won't use. Like, instead of Werder Bremen, Werder Bremen. Good evening. Hello. You're live. Talk to me. Good evening to you. You are our last caller. Keep it short and simple, please.
Yeah, this is Moshe.
Moshe, quickly.
Yeah, the games are making for me this weekend. We have Land draw, the Abia Warriors victory, and the Enyimba's qualification. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Moshe Chidi, for keeping it short and simple. Messages on Facebook. If you have use Chinese names, send them. So make I just pronounce the name the way you're trying. You can't try. You say, I hope Darling FM and I hope Darling Chelsea we get something out of tomorrow Champions League against Atletico Madrid. He also said, Oji David in Jerome, congratulations to my darling Heartland. Okay, your spelling of darling, Sha. Okay, it's all good. Ike Michaels, good evening, Mr. Cosmos. I support the sack of Jose Mourinho. His time at Sports is up and he has exhausted his tactics. Huh?
Not true.
Really? Sack Mourinho?
Sack?
Really?
Oh, but what sack, man?
Okay, for Shadrach Arize. Good evening, Mr. Cosmos. My condolence message goes to Ronaldinho, who lost her mother. Yeah. Okay, we agree to that. Also, is he Celestine Babayaro now? Who again? Confirm that one.
Emmanuel Babayaro.
Emmanuel Babayaro. Okay. We need to go, David. Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's do this again tomorrow morning.
Super duper Kennedy on Wednesday. Heartland versus Dakada FC at the Dan Ayam Stadium.
Come down to Heartland Stadium at the Dan Ayam Stadium. We know you're not going to go in, but stay out there and share Heartland. It's going to be triple victory.
No
training victory for Heartland. Just stay out there and
stay in your house. You will get score line. You will get score line. How we go bring the score line for you?
You get the score line for you already.
All right. Thank you very much for everyone supporting Heartland Football Club and also supporting Darling FM 107.3, baby. We'll continue to give you guys the in-depth analysis every day, Monday to Friday to Saturday as well. 7 to 7:30 a.m. in the morning, in the evening 6 to 7 p.m. From me to you all, it is peace, love, arrivederci.